Good afternoon, everyone. It's your girl, AG Money from Houston, Texas, and thank you so much for listening to On the Air with AI. Today, we will be discussing Makaya Bryant. For those that do not know and have not seen in the media outlets, Makaya Bryant was shot and killed in front of her home on the day of Derek Chauvin's guilty verdict. There's been several articles out there that have been used to sway the audience into believing, oh, the use of excessive force was necessary. And other outlets also show that this was a child. This was a child that was killed in front of her home. It shouldn't have happened. So I read the CNN article, and the first line already told me what the article was going to be about. And it says, a Columbus, Ohio police officer shot and killed a black teenager Tuesday afternoon after she attempted to cut two females with a knife, according to officials and body cam footage shown to the camera. Mind you, in most cases where African Americans are killed by police officers, we don't necessarily get to see the body cam footage immediately when we ask for it. How is it that after this incident, the body cam footage was released immediately? So from reading some articles, the law enforcement said that, oh, we're showing the footage to show we're being transparent. But in my opinion, I feel like the footage was shown to show that Makaya was the aggressor and that the use of excessive force was necessary and that this was a justifiable homicide. The child was using a knife. A knife in comparison to a gun, that's two different things. Then the CNN article also shows that they asked the neighbor of Makaya Bryant how she felt about the incident. She stated, "I can certainly see why the police officer chose to stop her. Now, whether or not less lethal force could have been used, whether or not a taser could have been used instead of a gun, I don't know." That shows right there that that's an issue. There are other ways that Makaya could have been stopped without using a gun. A taser, possibly, but I even feel like a taser is a little excessive. Reading another article by the Houston Defender, the family stated in the article that Makaya was the one that made the call. She called the police in need of help, and she ended up dying that day. That's something that was heartbroken to me, because we oftentimes, as African Americans, want to rely on the police officers for help, law enforcement for help, the criminal justice system for help, and yet they always tend to let us down. So, if you feel like there are anything that could have been made, or any comments that you want to say, or you feel like there's something on your mind and on your heart, just let me know. Put it in the comments, like and subscribe. Like I said again, this is On the Air with AI. I am Asia Imani from Houston, Texas. Thank you all for listening.